Latest stats tell us 60 New Zealand babies die every year while they're sleeping, and while there's only so much modern technology can do, that doesn't mean there's no solution.
In Northland, which is a region that has a particular problem with this sudden unexpected death in infancy, used to be cot death, a traditional homegrown method's starting to save these little lives. Here's Michael Holland in Whangarei.
You'll find her happily at work.
That's it, you've got it.
On her front lawn.
Every day.
Every day under the silk tree?
Under the silk tree.
Just you and your friends doing what you do?
Yeah. And if I don't touch flax once a day, you know, that something's not in balance. It's out of kilter.
Her traditional weaving mastery.
Each one woven with love.
Helping save the lives of littlies like 4-month-old Maya, who, by way of being Maori and living in Northland, is among the most at-risk babies in the country of SUDI.
Sudden, unexpected death in infancy. And what it is an umbrella term that captures everything that could go wrong for a baby when they're put down to sleep.
This flax was picked 2 days ago. Look at it, it's still perfect.
These flax pods, known as wahakura, are key to a strategy in Northland to reduce the incidence of SUDI, once called cot death.
I think it's gorgeous. Exactly what the doctor ordered.
Literally?
Literally.
Traditional art in a modern setting, and we believe it will work. They are taonga, they are treasures.
We've got to work with the culture and be culturally appropriate. We've got to get into those communities and really allow those families and mothers to understand what they need to do to prevent this extremely preventable situation.
Ministry of Health stats show that about 60 babies die in this country each year from SUDI. Of those, just over 10% occur in Northland, with the Maori SUDI death rate in the region 7 times that of Pākehā. Officials say that imbalance is unacceptable and requires a targeted approach to the concept of safe sleep.
For Māori, you got to think Māori. You got to think whānau. You know, a lot of young mums, they don't listen to nurses, doctors. They listen to their kuia, kaumātua, parents, grandparents. So it's, and that's the difference.
Her name is Emerina Kaire. My baby that didn't need to pass away, but she did.
26-year-old mum Nicole lost her firstborn just shy of 6 months, finding her wedged face down in a gap between the edge of her cot and mattress.
I thought, oh, no, she's just fallen asleep down there because, you know, she'd still be able to breathe. But she wasn't.
Is there an element of blame that you place on yourself?
Oh, definitely there is. I take full responsibility, having been her mum.
Yet, for all she's been through, Nicole says she still sees young mums putting their babies in unsafe sleeping situations, including sharing a bed where the infant can be rolled on and smothered or suffocated by heavy bedding.
How many friends do you know right now who are sleeping with baby?
4, just off the top of my head.
They sleep with baby every night?
Yes. I think to them ignorance is bliss.
And health officials say prevention is so simple. Babies must sleep in their own bed and on their back, on a firm mattress and without a pillow. The mattress should fit right to the edge of the cot with no loose blankets or soft toys. Ideally, mum shouldn't smoke during pregnancy or after, and breastfeeding is best.
Even when they're on their back, we don't use pillows because that pushes the head forward, which pushes the jaw up. And it blocks the airways.
And if you learn good habits, like keeping it tight, stroking over.
Which brings us back to Cassandra and her little flax sleepers, keeping babies separate, even if they're in the same bed as their parents.
Oh, I've got to do 50.
50?
Have you got any flax at your house?
And she likes it. Look, she's smiling about it and everything.
Everybody has a first one. This is who I am. This is who I am.
Woven with love?
Woven with love.
On the front lawn?
On the front lawn.
Under the big tree?
Yeah.
Doesn't get any better.
Doesn't get any better.